Hi again, everyone. Scott Player Popco fan here, and you're all probably wondering why I'm wearing a mask. Well, I just recently watched a new horror film, actually. It actually came out last year, but it was released yesterday on Peacock. So, oh, wow, okay. Do this without the glasses. But, yes, there was a new horror film on Peacock. It's a slasher film, and it was written by Kevin Williamson, who wrote the Scream movies. So I want to do my review of the movie, and I think that it's a horror film, right? So it's a slasher, but it's because it's taking place like in real life in a way, that because it's tackling COVID, the pandemic, and all that. It's rather interesting. I liked the way the movie opened, very similar to like most slasher films, where a slasher film would open and the killer would kill someone at the beginning, and then we follow the lead character throughout the rest of the film. It's like that in most slasher films, but the way they did that opening, because it's the pandemic and all, you see that sort of be present in how it can, remind you of how it really went down 2 years ago, back in April of 2020, when the pandemic began. And I definitely, I can see how this would be a movie not many people would watch, because it's focusing so much on the COVID pandemic. And I need to take this off. Okay. Anyway, because this is a movie that takes place during the pandemic, you see how not many people would want to watch this, probably, because it's reflective of real life, and I liked that about this movie, and also at the same time, like it has a certain level of meta humor, in a sense that it references other horror films. It's having a social commentary on how the pandemic went down, and I thought that was rather fascinating. And there's not really like a really inventive story here. It's not a whodunit like the Scream movies are, but the killers, plural, in this movie, their reasons for why they're doing what they're doing, killing people, is based on the pandemic, and what their reasons are for why they're killing people. All of that is sort of stemmed from how COVID can spread, and it's rather fascinating. I do think it's really cool. I think this is an interesting movie that, in a sense, just something you can relate to because of the pandemic and all that. And overall, it is an enjoyable film. For a horror slasher film, it's an enjoyable film. Granted, because it is a slasher film, you don't really care about the characters all that much. I didn't care about the lead character in this movie. I tried to, but the final girl that you would expect in a movie like this, I didn't really care for her that much. I don't know why, but just the way her character sort of came off when they introduced her. I just didn't really care for her character that much when they introduced her to the audience at the very beginning. But I did enjoy this movie. I liked the actors. I don't know them. I don't know any of the actors in this movie. I don't know, but they did a decent enough jobs in their roles. A few characters you don't really care for, but it's still an enjoyable film, and I do think that it's a pretty solid slasher film. Granted, it's not a movie really about how many people dies. It kind of is, but I don't know. I guess it's an average film. I wouldn't say it's great. I wouldn't say it's amazing, or I wouldn't say it's terrible either. it's just an enjoyable slasher film. It's available on Peacock, so I'm not sure how many of you have Peacock, but it's on there. It's a new horror film about the pandemic, and it's enjoyable. I'd probably give it like a B, a B minus, a B, probably a B. But yeah, that's my grade for the movie. And that should do it for this video. And then, okay. What I want to do next for my next couple of videos, because there is the newest episode of The Last of Us TV show on HBO Max, or HBO, and I am really excited for the show. I've heard really good things about it, and I can't wait. Similar, I guess, to an extent, because it's a TV show about a global, pandemic, in a sense that it's kind of similar to that degree, but not really, but kind of related, kind of not. But The Last of Us, I'm super excited for it. That'll definitely be in my next video, doing a review for the first episode. And then also on Monday, they're releasing a brand new trailer for Mandalorian Season 3, and I'll definitely do a video for that as well. So look forward to all that stuff. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.